Today we're going to be discussing the following question. How do physical processes and relief change the shape and the function of the river Garonne as it travels from source to the middle course? We want to help you understand the different courses of a river and their characteristics. The Garonne has its source 2,600 meters up in the Spanish Pyrenees. This is a start of the 525-kilometer journey to the Atlantic coast, where the water will pass through Toulouse, Agen, and Bordeaux. The river takes a northwest course through the Pyrenees, turning east towards the settlement of Saint-Gaudens, where it then takes a northwest course towards the settlement of Toulouse. In the upper course of any river, erosion is always the main force because the gradient of the river is steep and has a lot of energy, especially during snowmelt and heavy rain. The four different types of erosion which occur in the formation of rivers are hydraulic action, attrition, abrasion, and solution. The main process of erosion is abrasion, and this causes lateral and vertical erosion of the banks and the bed of the river. The different types of transportation are suspension, traction, salitation, and solution. This often makes the valley steeper and gives it a V-shaped-like appearance. When a river runs over alternating layers of hard and soft rock, rapids and waterfalls may form. Rapids are stretches of fast-flowing water tumbling over rocky, shallow riverbed. They are caused by different resistance among various rocks that lead to sudden drops and rises in the riverbed. That in turn causes instabilities in the flow of a river's currents. They are formed when the water goes from one hard rock that resists the water's erosion to a softer rock that is easily eroded. The debris formed by the erosion breaks up the flow of the river, but are not big enough to form a waterfall. Over time, rapids are formed. Now we're going to discuss pothole formations, which are most commonly found along the riverbed. The river water is swirled around in irregular motions that create vertical eddies. Rocks get swept into the small depressions and abrade the hollow. These rocks are called grinders. Over time, the process continues and then deepens and enlarges each pothole. Let's now discuss waterfalls. Waterfalls occur in the upper course because they are the product of vertical erosion, and the upper course is where this process predominates. Now we're going to discuss the formation of a waterfall. A waterfall is formed as a river flows over a band of hard rock. The cascading water erodes the softer rock found underneath the hard rock. This creates a steep vertical drop, and over some time, the softer rock wears down some more, creating an overhang. The falling action forms a plunge pool at the base of the waterfall due to abrasion and hydraulic action. Eventually, the softer rock behind the fall is undercut by attrition and abrasion. Over time, the overhang will collapse as it is no longer supported by the softer rock underneath. The river slowly retreats upstream, revealing a steep-sided vertical gorge as a result. Formation of V-shaped valleys. V-shaped valleys are usually found in the mountains and hills. They are called like this because they often have very steep sides, resembling the shape of a V. V-shaped valleys are formed by erosion. The river carries stones and rock in its water. The force of the water and the grinding of rocks and stone cut down into the riverbed to carve out the valley. Over some time, the valley becomes deeper and wider. Let's discuss interlocking spurs. In the upper course, there is more vertical erosion. The river cuts down the valley. If there are any areas of more resistant rock, which are harder to erode, the river will bend around it. This creates interlocking spurs of land. Now we're going to talk about two major characteristics which are most commonly found and formed in the middle course of a river. The formation of meanders in rivers. River meanders occur due to three different processes. These are erosion, transportation, and deposition. The river erodes the outside bank due to fast-flowing water and deposits material on the slow-flowing inside. Consequently, the channel is shallower on the inside where a slip-off slope is formed. The bend becomes more pronounced over time. An oxbow lake is a result of a meander. After time passes, the curves of the meanders start to join together. The deposit forms a bridge connecting the other side of the bend, and this cuts the water off. Now, to sum everything up, the main features found in the upper course are rapids, potholes, waterfalls, V-shaped valleys, and interlocking spurs. and found in the middle course are meanders and oxbow lakes. Thank you for watching.